You know that song? Come on, let's go. Those of you who are new in our church, that is when we tell the children to go around. They have helped us a lot in this church that we have now. Now, I think what we do now is what they collect from you will go to the Worthy Student Fund, our school.
Get a basket.
So, if you are 12 years old and below, I see little children here who are not even moving, but I do not believe that they are above 12. Come on, let's go. Oh, Taylor, you are not about 12 years old. Come on. How fortunate that I know their names.
Sorry about it. No one gave me money.
Let us help these children. This is their ministry.
Sit there. Taylor.
I am glad that Uncle Ehrman always takes pictures of these children. These are the future leaders of this church. Those of us, them who are old, that doesn't include me. We are on our way out. And these are the leaders, the future leaders of our church. We all stand and face the congregation. Come on. Come on. Look at all these beautiful children. Aren't they beautiful? You may sit down now. Sit down and listen to my story. I do not believe I need a microphone to tell you a story, but I want everybody to pay attention to me, okay?
And you need to use it for the room.
Huh?
They can hear you in the other room. You need to use the microphone so they can
Oh,
hear you.
really? Oh, okay.
Just talk softer.
I am just going to listen, okay? Now, how many of you are just like most little boys and girls? Mom says, all right, I baked some good cookies, but I don't want you to touch it right now. And guess what? Mom went to the other room. How many of you, be honest, how many of you would sneak in and say, that smells so good, but Mom told me not to. But I don't think she will notice. I'm gonna go from under and taste the cookie. How many of you do that? Come on, be honest. Aha! Now, not you? And what did I put in my book? Somebody sat on it? No. All right. Come on. When I teach, I need a textbook. So when I tell a story, I need my textbook. And my textbook is the Bible. I'm going to read to you from Proverbs 4:8. Listen to me. Put her first in your life and she will honor you. Love her with all your heart and she will serve you forever. Hold on, I think I'm reading the wrong one. I'm sorry. Proverbs 4. Oh, then. Proverbs 4:10. Listen to me, my son and daughter, and accept what I have to say. If you do, you will live a long and happy life. How many of you would like to live a long and happy life? Everyone. I've taught you all I know and have guided you along right paths. If you walk in them, you will not stumble. If you run, you will not fall. So hold on to what I'm telling you. Don't let go. Grasp wisdom and understanding because they are your life. Don't do what the wicked do or walk in the footsteps of evil men. There were these 4 boys. Listen, look at Mr. Hardy. He is now watching his store. And look at those beautiful apples. So guess what these 4 boys did? When Mr. Harvey was not looking, guess what they did?
No.
Each one of them got an apple. They ran away, they started laughing. They said, oh, that old Mr. Harvey did not see us. Look how fun it is to be able to get something when no one is looking. It is so much fun until someone spoke up. And prison is not going to be fun too. Guess who spoke?
Mr. Harvey.
No, a police officer saw them. And jail is not going to be fun. Come on, all of you boys, let's go. So guess where the boys went?
Jail.
They went to jail. And then their parents were called. And since that was the first time the boys were caught, Mr. Harvey did not press charges. Okay? So, anyway, their parents, you think the parents were happy?
No.
Huh? Do you think your parents will be happy if you do something like that?
No.
No. What do you think your mother will do?
Mad and sad.
Mad and sad. Okay? What do you think your dad will do if you do something like that? Be mad.
Thank you.
Thank you. Who is your father? Yes. I'm sure if that was my son, I would spank him too. When does your father spank you most of the time?
Every time.
Every time.
Where does your father spank you? What part of your body? What part of your body gets a spanking?
The leg, the bottom.
Yes.
Bottom.
The bottom. You know what I used to spank my children when they were bad? Right here. The sole of the foot. You know why? Nobody will see it. They can walk like this for the rest of their life, they're going to be all right. Okay? So I always spank them here. So anyway, they went home. And while on the way home, Dad was putting his coat on, and the son says, Dad, I do not believe that you buttoned your shirt the right way. And the dad says, why do you think so? Because you did not start right. You know how sometimes we button our shirt and it looks like this? Because you did not start the right way. And the father says, do you see my point? You've got to start now to be what? To be honest. You know what? When I teach, sometimes I leave my classroom and I check whether my students are honest or not. I leave the room. Before I leave, I say, you be quiet. And then I will go around and peep through the door. Do you think they were quiet?
No.
They're never quiet. They're loud, yes. And then when they see me looking at them, guess what they do? Is that being honest? No. We have to start now. We have to be honest now. Even though Mrs. Volante in the classroom is not looking, mom is not looking, dad is not looking, the policeman is not looking, guess who sees you? You never can get away from him. All right? And when you start young and you start to do the right thing, it becomes a what? It is easy to do because it becomes there's a term. It becomes a habit. And when it is a habit, you don't think about it anymore. You just do it. It's just right. So we have to start right. What about you? What about you? What do you do when mom and dad are not looking? Do you do the things that will not make them happy? No. But we are tempted. Who tempts us to do those things? Satan. And will you listen to Satan? No, of course not. We will always listen to whom? God's words. That's why. What is our guide in our lives? What is our guide? The Bible. Everything, no matter what problems we have, as you grow up, you will have a lot of problems. But we have to rely on the words of God. All right? I'm going to ask Ethan to say the prayer.
Dear Jesus, thank you for this day. Thank you that we could all come here safely. Please be with everyone that's still on the way. Please help us to listen to the speaker and leave the church happy and blessed by you. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. You may now go back.